Most of you will hate to hear this, but the right time to buy a house is not going to be when the real estate market crashes. Why? Because it's just not. The right time to actually buy a house is going to be when you yourself are ready to buy a house. Okay? You got too many people right now walking around posting videos saying, oh, the real estate market is going to crash and do this. But the Feds just did this, which means that it's going to go back to '08. There are way too many regulations in the real estate market that are going to prevent '08 from happening. Simply put, there's nothing else to really say outside of that right there. But let's talk about you, okay? You have $1,000 in the bank right now, and you just started your job, and you've only been there for a year, okay? Is it the right time for you to buy a house? Probably not. But what if you just landed a new job in a location where you see yourself staying there for at least 5 to 7 years? And maybe you thought about becoming an investor, or like, maybe I don't want to live here forever, but I know for a fact I want to always have a place to stay here. Maybe you should rent for a couple of years there, or maybe rent for a year there, understand the market, see what you like over there, and then maybe consider the idea of buying a house in that area. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that everyone's life is totally different, okay? Your life is totally different than mine. Your finances are totally different than mine. And your finances are totally different than your coworkers, than your parents, than your boss, the person who gave you the advice about waiting until the market is going to crash. You feel me? You gotta do things based on your life and your terms, okay? And once you make your decisions, first of all, always be calculated with your decisions. But whatever decision you choose to do, whether it's renting or whether it's buying, stand firm, stand 10 toes on that, and stick with it, okay? People are going to always have something to say whether you do the right thing or the wrong thing. They're probably going to talk crazy in the comments in this video once I post this video, but you know what? It is what it is. There is no right time to buy a house. The market's not going to crash like it did in '08. Everything's going to always be based on you and what you do.